Indiana Fever's new enforcers, protecting Caitlin Clark and transforming the WNBA. Caitlin Clark took the basketball world by storm last season, but it wasn't all highlight real threes, flashy assists. She was targeted, hit with hard fouls, and met with a level of physicality that felt more like intimidation than competition. But those days, they're over. The Indiana Fever have built a squad that won't let anyone get away with that nonsense. And this offseason, the team made key moves, bringing in 3 battle-tested veterans, Natasha Howard, Sophie Cunningham, and DeWanna Bonner, to ensure Clark doesn't have to go through another season of being roughed up without consequences. A new era for the Indiana Fever. The Fever were already building something special, led by Clark, all-star Kelsey Mitchell, and rising star Aaliyah Boston. But one thing was missing: toughness. Last season, Clark was the target of relentless physicality, with teams going out of their way to rough her up. The closest thing Indiana had to an enforcer was Erica Wheeler, but she wasn't enough to keep Clark protected. Now, with the additions of Howard, Cunningham, and Bonner, the Fever have officially sent a message. If you come for Clark, you'll have to go through them first. This move isn't just about upgrading talent. It's about shifting the Fever's identity. The team isn't just looking to compete. They're looking to dominate. Natasha Howard, the ultimate protector. Among the new additions, Natasha Howard is the most significant. A 3-time WNBA champion, former Defensive Player of the Year, and one of the most versatile defenders in the league, Howard instantly changes the Fever's defensive presence. She's not just tough, she's elite. Last season, she averaged 17.6 points, 6.7 rebounds, and nearly 3 assists per game, proving she's more than just a defensive anchor. But where she truly shines is her ability to disrupt opponents on the defensive end. Howard has averaged at least 1 block and 1 steal per game in each of her last 7 seasons, making her a nightmare for anyone trying to score in the paint. Her presence alone will make teams think twice about targeting Clark. With Howard patrolling the court, the days of cheap shots and unnecessary fouls are coming to an end. Sophie Cunningham, the gritty sharpshooter. Sophie Cunningham is another game-changing addition. Known for her fiery personality and willingness to get under opponents' skin, she brings the kind of edge the Fever desperately needed. Cunningham is more than just an enforcer. She's a shooter. She's a career 38% three-point shooter, meaning she'll help stretch the floor for Clark, Mitchell, and Boston to operate. But what makes her so valuable is her toughness. Cunningham doesn't back down from anyone. She's been involved in some of the most physical battles in the WNBA, and now she's bringing that same intensity to Indiana. If opposing teams thought they could intimidate Clark with physical play, Cunningham will be there to send a message. Not on my watch. DeWanna Bonner, veteran leadership and versatility. Last but certainly not least, DeWanna Bonner adds an invaluable mix of experience, skill, and toughness. At 6 feet 4 inches with elite scoring ability, she gives the Fever another weapon on both ends of the floor. Bonner has 2 WNBA championships under her belt and has been a consistent force in the league for over a decade. Her ability to defend multiple positions, hit clutch shots, and provide veteran leadership makes her the perfect piece to round out Indiana's transformation. While Howard and Cunningham will bring the physicality, Bonner's presence ensures the team stays composed and ready for deep playoff runs. Why this matters for Caitlin Clark. Clark proved last season that she could handle the physicality, but that doesn't mean she should have to. Opposing teams won't be able to take the same liberties with her this season. With Howard, Cunningham, and Bonner by her side, Clark now has the support system she needs to reach her full potential. The Fever have given her the space to operate, the protection to play her game, and the teammates to elevate Indiana into one of the most dangerous teams in the WNBA. Indiana Fever, from underdogs to contenders. This isn't just about protecting Clark, it's about winning.